Randy, Danny's speed control on the greens at Augusta was phenomenal.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Especially on Sunday. What are some of the things that regular golfers could do to have as good as control as Danny does?
Well, I got a great drill for you, AJ. Most golfers, when they go out to putt, they take a couple of minutes, they hit from 6 to 8 feet, and they practice making those short putts, which is important, but they don't practice the long putts. So a great drill is to take like a 30 or 40 footer, not even aiming at a hole. Just you take 3 balls, you putt the first ball to a spot that you see on the green, so you're not worried about making them, and then you take the next ball and you try to putt it within 3 feet past that ball, and then you take the third ball and you try to putt it within 3 feet short of that middle ball. So the first ball's in the middle, second ball's past, third ball's short, and they're all within 3 feet. If you can do that around the green, you start to focus on the speed, you take making it out of the equation, and you just develop your touch. Similar to a guy when they lag a pool ball. They're not trying to make the ball, they're just lagging it to the end. That's how you start to develop your touch in the field.
Danny Willett putts with his left hand low, and that's a trend that we've been seeing with a lot of golfers on the PGA Tour.
Yes, that's right.
How could that be beneficial to amateur golfers?
Well, I think the left hand low, AJ, does a couple things for players that are very, very efficient and easier to do. One, when you put your left arm outside your right arm, when your left hand's low, it squares your shoulders. So it's easy to get your shoulders real open when you have your right arm out. So as you extend your left arm, it squares your shoulders. But the other thing it does that's more important is it arches your left wrist up. When you see anybody putting left hand low, their left wrist gets more arched, and when it does that, it gets more locked, so you get less rotation in the face. So you'll notice Danny's a great short putter. I mean, the putt he made on 16 yesterday is unbelievable, and 17 he made a great putt. But when you have their wrist like that, it really keeps the face square. So I think it'll be more than a trend. I think you'll see more and more people going that way because it really is a very efficient way to putt.
Nick, there were 2 instances off the top of my mind where Danny Willett had to pitch the ball off a really tight lie just off the green, on number 9 and on number 17. What's the technique to get through that shot?
Well, AJ, it's a pretty straightforward shot, but it's an easy shot to mess up. And so what you want to do when you have a tight lie is you want to make sure that, most amateurs will step up to that shot, they'll panic, kind of pick the club up and trap down on it, ball squirts out of control. So what pros do really well is they get up there, they accept that it's tight, and they have much shallower angle attack. So they essentially set up very neutral and they just brush it right off the grass. They make it look simple. It's not quite as simple as they make it look, but if you follow their technique, you'll do just as well.
There comes a point during every golfer's round where they must hit the fairway. And for Danny Willett, that was obviously on 18. Needed to hit the fairway, needed to make a par, and he used a certain strategy to do that. What was his strategy and how could it help golfers?
Well, he did a couple things that are really important. The 2 places you can't go on the 18th at Augusta is right in the trees, okay? So if you go out there, you're in jail, you have no shot to the green. The second thing you can't do is hit in that bunker. So the first thing he did when we went to his bags, he pulled a 3, which leaves him short of the bunker no matter how good he hits it. And the second thing he did, he walked up and he went to the right side of the tee block, which a lot of people don't notice, but that's a critical thing because it opens up the fairway and allows him to shoot away from the trouble. Those 2 things helped him hit the fairway, helped him win the Masters.